How old is the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers? Hi everyone, Tony from Mac the Movies here, and that's the question I'm asking today. And it's one that can't be answered by just watching the actual films. I believe the furthest back in time they ever go is the flashback to the 70s in the beginning of part 3 when the Creeper loses a hand eating a guy. But we know he's probably a lot older than that because we learned that every 23 years for 23 days he gets to feed. Luckily, there's a comic series that gives me most of the answers that I wanted. It was released by Dynamite in 2018, a year after Jeepers Creepers 3 came out. I guess to cash in on the success of that film. It tells the story of a man named Devin who is researching the Creeper's origins. He travels around looking for clues to his existence, and along the way becomes psychically attached to him after touching one of his weapons. The Creeper feels his presence and openly challenges him. Find me if you dare. Oh yeah, did you know the Creeper can talk? You would if you watched the deleted scenes for the movie. Or if you watched my What is the Worst Jeepers Creepers movie episode of my podcast. But yeah, then he bites the tongue out of the...
Which makes so much sense now because there's a deleted scene where the Creeper talks.
Oh, there is?
Really?
And that's why he takes the tongue out, so he can talk.
Actually, there's a moment where the Creeper looks like he's about to talk when he kills her.
It was when he's like holding her body and walking towards the door.
Yeah, which
That's
is
when he
also a
talks.
good creepy shot where you
Yeah.
think she's walking and he's just
It's
like
also
puppeteering.
She don't smell too good.
That's right, I do a podcast here where we talk about movies new and old, and we had a lot of fun with that Jeepers Creepers episode going through all 4 movies. You can find the video podcast here, and you can also listen to the audio version wherever you get your podcasts. So first up in Devin's journey is a city in Mexico that I can totally pronounce easily. Look,
Teotihuacan.
nailed it. There he learns that the Aztec serpent god, Quetzalcoatl, was actually the Creeper, and that the Aztecs would sacrifice their men to him to keep him satisfied. After leaving the pyramid, some person gives him a box that was left by the Creeper with like a little sharp dagger, and he touches it, and that's how the psychic link gets established. Then Devin goes to a Cherokee reservation and questions a guy about his Uktena tattoo. Uktena is a mythical dragon, and you guessed it, the Creeper. A nice old Native American man drugs Devin, and he sees the history of the Creeper. He apparently has always been around. The man even theorizes he was there before humanity arrived, which now brings up the question, what did the Creeper eat before humans? Then Devin goes to historic Roanoke, which is famous for the colony that went missing. You can look it up. There's a bunch of theories about what happened to the colonists. Were they killed by natives? Did they just relocate? Who knows? Actually, Devin knows. He increases his psychic connection with the Creeper and finds out that he murdered the whole colony. He was ripping out eyes, smashing heads, and decapitating left and right. Devin snaps out of the flashback, and the Creeper leaves him the location of the next chapter in his story, Centralia. Centralia is home to a series of underground mines that are still burning to this day. There's a bunch of theories on how the fire got started, but the most likely reason was that they had a pit in the ground that they were using as a landfill, and then they were going to burn a bunch of garbage in there. Apparently, the pit was not sealed. There was a hole. The fire broke through into a series of coal mines and just lit them all on fire. But what actually happened was that some coal miners broke through a wall and found the Creeper's trophy room. He got mad and decapitated one, and the little flashlight on his head sparked as it hit the ground, and that's what caused the fire. That's right, the Creeper destroyed the entire town and then just took off flying away. And that's all the backstory we learn about the Creeper. Oh, yeah, the final issue is the Creeper kidnaps Devin and then, makes out with him and then steals one of his eyes. So while it might not be the definitive origin, at least we now have an idea of how far back the Creeper goes. It seems like he's been in the Americas at least since humans walked over the land bridge 20,000 years ago. Was he in other parts of the world before then? Remains to be seen. I don't know. Maybe they'll do another comic series one day. They're definitely not going to do another movie because that fourth one was abysmal, and they can't bring the original writer-director back because that's controversial. I actually went this whole episode without bringing it up, but I'm sure you are in the comments. So there you go. Most of the Creeper's origin. We still don't know where he really came from or what he is exactly. I mean, some kind of demon. But yes, I hope you liked this video. Please check out the What is the Worst Jeepers Creepers movie episode. It was a lot of fun. Before we filmed that episode, I had not seen 3 and 4, and I was in for a surprise. Oh, God. So please watch that. Check out the whole podcast. I think you'll really, really like it. We got a lot of fun stuff on this channel. In addition to the podcast, I started doing these origin videos. I occasionally break down TV cuts and work prints of movies. Those are always cool. And on rare occasion, I will review a game based off a movie and see how accurate it is. And if you've been here for a while, thank you for being a subscriber. Please consider becoming a Patreon member or channel member. Do a channel member, see if you like the bonus stuff we put out, and then switch over to Patreon. Patreon is upping their game. I'm doing a lot of fun stuff over there. The lowest tier is $2, and you get all of our bonus videos and behind-the-scenes updates. And then, of course, we have commentary tracks at the $5 tier, which you could actually buy individually. You don't even have to become a patron to buy them, but it's cheaper if you do. So, yes, check out the Patreon, check out the podcast, check out my other videos. And, yeah, what did you think? What did you think of the Creeper's origin? Also, I have to come up with more origin videos because I realize you guys really like them. But they have to be weird origins and not just stuff you can easily find in movies. So feel free to give me some suggestions because I'm running out of ideas. Anyway, that's it for me. Bye.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our other videos and Patreon page.